Hello, Batman. Oh, Batman. Hello.
Joker, why'd you invite me in your lair?
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, Batman. You came. I knew you would.
Joker, why'd you invite me down here? You know I hate coming down to your fucking clubhouse.
Sit down. Sit down, Batman. I want to have a talk. Oh,
Joker. Joker, why'd you invite me in your clubhouse? You know I hate coming down here.
oh, hey, Batman. Oh, Batman.
Joker. Joker, why'd you invite me in your clubhouse? You know I hate coming down here.
Oh, hey, Batman. Nah. I'm glad you came. Have a seat.
Joker, I'm not sitting down. I don't want to stay, bro. Like, really.
Batman, have a seat. Just have a seat, Batman, okay? You know, I've been thinking. I think we should split a white monster together. You know, just enemy to enemy.
Joker, I don't know about that. You know what happens when I drink a white monster.
What happens, Batman?
Makes two white monsters. And if we both drink a white monster, that'll be four white monsters. I don't know if this city can handle that.
Well, Batman, I just wanted to talk. You know, we haven't talked in a while.
Joker, what is this? You getting all sentimental on me?
No, Batman, I don't know. I was just thinking, remember when we used to, like, we used to, like, play Halo together. Remember that? We used to, like, have so much fun playing Halo together. It was just, all we just had was, like, one TV. And that's all we needed, man. We just had one TV. We were just playing Halo, remember? You know, then we just stopped doing that at some point. We just stopped playing Halo together, man. Remember, we used to like be Boy Scouts and shit. We used to like bring our Xboxes in the middle of the woods. You remember that?
Joker, why are you bringing up summer camp like that? I haven't been to summer camp in ages. You know, that's actually Gotham Park now. My family bought it.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah, I know. They bought it, okay? What happened to Halo 2, though? They're just gonna remake Halo? What are you talking about? They're just gonna remake Halo. Don't you have control of that?
I don't know, Joker. You know, we put in like $50 billion on the last one. You know, and nobody liked it. Oh, I love goldfish, Joker. Why are you really mad like that, man? Man, I'm gonna smash this whole box of goldfish. We'll be here all night. Joker, I don't know. You know, it's all the politics in the office, and we had to hire all these, you know, all these new people. And we just can't make Halo anymore.
Oh, Bruce. Brucey boy. You're telling me we can't remake Halo? We can't make it good. We can't have a good Halo, Bruce. Come on. I mean, what would it really take? Dedicated servers, custom mod support, totally open source. I mean, come on. We haven't had a good Halo campaign since Reach. I'll die on that hill, Bruce.
Joker, I need you to call me Batman, okay? We haven't even really started this white monster, bro. Don't call me Bruce. Not in your clubhouse, man. I mean, like man to man. Just don't call me Bruce. Oh. Joker, I don't know. That would cost like a lot of money. And that got all bundled up and with this company, and you know how capitalism is. We just gotta put something out the door. And, the vision, actually, now that you mentioned, I was there for the initial pitch. The initial pitch was pretty cool.
Oh, right, the one with more than one biome. Batman, the Halo with more than one biome. Is that the one they pitched you?
Yeah. Yeah, it had a desert. Actually, it had multiple levels. It was pretty cool.
Well, okay, listen, Batman. I was playing Halo. I got my old Xbox. I started modding my old Xbox. Because it's like about to die. So I was like, fuck it, I play Halo, and I'll play Otagi, Myth of Demons. Remember that game?
Yeah, that game was sick. That game was so cool. They should remake that. What happened to From Software? Why have they not remade an Otagi? I could do with Otagi 1, 2, and 3, actually. Now that you mention it.
Yes. Okay. Well, I was playing Halo.
Batman, I was playing Halo. Joker, I was playing Halo. Joker, I don't care about Halo. Why are we talking about Halo? You brought me down to your clubhouse to talk about Halo.
Well, I mean, would you want to play Little Split Screen right now?
Joker, I don't got time to play Halo. I got Poison Ivy pregnant. 3 little goblins, man. Who would have thought? I gotta go. I really don't have time to play Halo anymore. I actually, the last time I cared about Halo, they hoed me. And then I gave them another shot. And I started, I was like, oh man, maybe they'll get it again. And then they hoed me again. So Joker, I'm not gonna be playing Halo with you, man. I don't even want to talk about Halo. You brought me down to your clubhouse to talk about Halo?
Oh, God, Bruce, we just lost so much. It's been so long. Maybe I just want to play split screen, just like old times. Have a little fun. Everything's so serious now. And that probably the new Halo, you gotta pay for the colors. Isn't that kind of gay, dude? You can tell me that's not a little gay. You gotta buy all the colors.
You gotta buy the colors. What is it, like $50 a piece? God damn it. Bruce. Bruce, we can't keep living like this. I don't want to live in a world where Halo doesn't exist. Where it's not cool as fuck, Bruce. Don't you understand? We could have had some. We could really had some. That was the last time everything was good. Halo 2. Joker, I've had a pretty good year. I'm gonna be real, and I haven't thought about Halo in goddamn 15 years, brother. I mean, didn't you let it die after Halo 3? Why did you not let it die after Halo 3? Reach was a treat. If you really wanted to appreciate it, you would understand that Reach was the treat. That was the extra one. That was the plus up. Everything after that is just slop. You know it. I know it. And expecting anything better is kind of... It's juvenile, man. I will finish this White Monster with you, Joker. But but I'm not gonna say I like it. What happened to the J Boys? Weren't you talking about the J Boys? Oh, what's the lighting, bro? Like green and red lights. Aren't your eyes hurting like a motherfucker, bro? Why'd you bring me down here? You bring me down here to talk about another purple gun. You got a new purple gun, dude?
Well, actually, yeah. It's a new purple flashlight.
Alright, man. I mean, what do you even do if you're gonna remake Halo? Like, what could we've already done everything. We even had the RTS game twice. Twice, Joker. I mean, where else are we gonna go?
Okay, well, I'm glad you're finally on the same page. First off, when I was playing this modded Xbox on like it was like this really old tube TV, and I realized something. Back in the day, the distance that you had to shoot the sniper rifle, the vehicles, it felt enormous. Don't you remember that feeling?
You know what? Now that you mention it, Joker, I do. I remember sitting up on the rocks with the Gatling gun and just letting loose, and you could. Oh, I remember. You could only see the flicker of the elite shield, and that's how you knew you hit him.
Exactly, Bruce. That's exactly my fucking point. Back in the day, it was like this technological showcase. And it was like, it like revolved around like giant maps. What if the new campaign was a fully simulated ring? And you could call in pelicans. You could jump from one edge of the ring to the other with the right kind of gravity boost.
Joker. That's fucking crazy, dude. Why have we not thought of that? I know, I'm pretty obsessed.
I was thinking too. Batman, I was thinking too. Batman, I was thinking too. Batman, I was playing Halo. I was playing Halo 1. And I was thinking, we could just do this, but bigger. We don't have to remake anything. We don't have to turn anything into like a weird asset flip. I mean, come on. You're not going to admit that's a little fucked.
Yeah, there's just. I mean, what did they do? They asked Claude to like make some assets in Unreal Engine. I mean, what is this? That's not a Halo game. I'll be honest. I was sitting at that fucking board meeting. I was like, bro, you guys, how much are you paying these? You know, like, what's the margins? They gotta be crazy margins. And they looked at me and they started giggling and they're like, dude, you don't even want to know. We're not even paying anybody. This is one guy. It's just one guy making the entire game. I mean, it's kind of genius, Joker. They're paying one guy and they're getting a whole Halo game. It's just they're just copying it. It's just one person. I mean, they're clearing buku bucks, Joker.
Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of depressing, isn't it, Batman? Like, we just can't get a new campaign. You tell me we can't get a new campaign on a new Halo. I gotta have one guy making for like $50. Come on.
You know, Joker, I was thinking, you like goldfish, I like goldfish. We should be partners in goldfish. When you are eating whole box, Joker, what are you doing? Joker, why'd you get the party-sized box of goldfish, man? This is a perfect goldslop. I love this goldslop. Man. Try to get me thinking about back when we would eat goldfish and play Halo, aren't you? Little N64 action, hmm? Is that what you're doing, Joker? Trying to get me to remember our fun times when we were kids.
Yeah, Batman. That was before Dad changed.
Would you stop with that, Joker? We are not brothers. I mean, we might look identical, but we are not brothers. Pops would never do that.
All right, Batman. So I was thinking about, okay, you modeled the whole Halo, the whole fucking ring, and I was playing. I was like, why is this not spinning? And then so I was, I was like looked up all the YouTube videos about like how fast it would have to spin and like, the day-night cycle and like maybe if you wobbled it, the planet in the background. But I was thinking that'd be pretty sick if you like scaled it so that it's spinning, but not too fast, but fast enough that you could like when you shoot out into the center, you could wait for it to spin around and then you land. I don't know. But then I was thinking, well, it's an alien megastructure.
You talking about alien megastructures again? You know, I started talking to my arcology friends, and they were telling me about how that thing you were talking about with the blimps is like total bullshit, dude. Like we never had like a bunch of blimps everywhere, like floating around. That's just so crazy.
Batman, we had blimps everywhere. We had free energy. Don't get me started.
I don't know, Joker. I just, I was asking around. I was trying to, see where my funding's gonna go, and you got my little brain all tickled last time you mentioned that. That whole mud flood thing, like it's crazy. And I started looking actually. There's this whole underground city underneath Gotham. I didn't even know about it. There's like these like owl people down there. It's like kind of weird.
Batman, I found something new.
I'm tired, man. I'm gonna go to bed. Nice experiment. Just gonna crush this whole box of goldfish. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.